Hello, today's topic is CNC. First of all, we will start with previous project and we will also remove certain things that it's a bit lighter and exactly what we did the last time. So WebVisu we completely removed. Today's topic is again CNC, and traditionally we always made instances, we call the function blocks, then we prepare the visualization, so on and so on. Today it's going to be a bit different. In this episode I already prepared everything and I will just explain step by step what you need, how to use it, and then we will do a simple example. So first of all, you can create your CNC inside Codesys. You can just add an object called CNC. If you open it, here you can see fairly simple CNC program done with a G code, only 3 points. First positioning to a certain point, then half an arc, and then second half of the arc to create a full circle with fairly slow speed, 20 and 50. Next thing that we did is when you are doing a CNC, there is no real point of using modulo axis. So we switched master and axis 01. Also master axis is going to be used as an x-axis and axis 01 we are using as y-axis of our CNC. Next up are mandatory function blocks. If we open our PLC program, technically what you need is only two, let's say 3 function blocks. You need interpolator. This is mandatory to interpolate your CNC file into certain moving XY points. You need control axis by POS function block for both axes. This is the execution part of movement. Then we will use a gantry system. Maybe for this particular system it's not needed for transformation to be used, but we will use a transformation of the gantry system. And then just for visualization we will use gantry transformation with forward calculation. This is in fact providing information from the axis that we can visualize our gantry system moving. Now let's go to our motion function blocks where we called those instances. If we scroll down, first inside we have interpolator, and this one is fairly big function block. Mandatory fields for interpolator are pointer to our CNC and also IPO time. This is time for, let's say, execution. You can set this according to your PLC. I set it to 25% of my EtherCAT cycle time. Next stop is gantry, and from gantry you need PI point, which is your PI set position from the interpolator. Next two instances are master and axis 01, so X and Y control axis by POS function blocks. On master we put axis master, this is our x-axis. We need to connect I status. This is the I status from our interpolator, mainly because we need to synchronize interpolator with our axis. Then enable is done with B working. So when the interpolator starts to work, we enable control axis by POS function block for this axis. And then set position for X is coming from function block gantry transformation. Same thing for y-axis, we need to put an axis, I status from interpolator be working, and also set of y position from our gantry system. Then we come to our forward transformation. We need to put master and axis 01 for our X and Y drives, and also set the limits of our visualization, 0 and 150 for X and Y. Let's now move shortly to our visualization. Here we have our interpolator with B execute. We will start. We have our control axis by POS for X and Y axis, and we have our visualization of gantry transformation. Now we can execute our CNC code, and I will show you how this is done. Let's log in. Run. So first step, like in every previous video, is to enable and home the drives. We go to our multi-axis control. Let's enable the drives. And execute set position to set them to 0, 0. If we go to our CNC back, we see our gantry is set to 0, 0. Visualization is here. And we just execute our interpolator. And our interpolator is working. We also see our drives moving fairly slow because it's the scaling setup. And here it will start to do this double arc or complete circle movement. And that's it. We can now put be execute back to 0. That's it for this video. Like in previous video, you can find the link for every single project down in the description of this video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.